You can only pick two. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. You can only pick two.
Okay.
What an arsehole. I can never get it right. One take is what I'd like to get.
It's okay. We're here all day.
Can only pick two. The first one is a 455-pound bench press. The second is a 675-pound squat. The third is a 725-pound deadlift. And the fourth is a 4-minute mile. You can only pick two. And then if you pick them, you can do them. But you can't do the others. That's what you're known for.
Okay. 4-minute mile. Straight off. 4-minute mile, straight off.
Right. So you're saying you would do it? Because for me, I was like 4-minute mile straight off the list.
Oh, no. If I'm going to be known for it,
Yeah.
4-minute mile.
You can keep the 4-minute mile.
I'm taking that.
Right. You can have that on your side.
Okay. The 4-minute mile, that's something that people will appreciate. Ooh, my people. Okay. But honestly, Roger Bannister breaking the 4-minute mile those years ago, history lesson kids, that's significant. People understand that. So that's a big thing. Okay. And I'll brag about that all day long. The second thing is, what was the first one?
A 450-pound bench. What's that? What's 450 in kilos? I do everything in kilos.
Yeah, I do everything in kilos. I mean, this essentially let's just halve it. Essentially, okay. We're talking about sort of 200 kilo, dude.
Is that a 220 kilo bench?
That's like, yeah.
What is actually now I need to know what is a 450? What did I say?
450 pounds.
Right. So that's 206 kilos,
dude.
So call it 210.
Let's call
What's
it 210.
4 plates and a 5?
Dude, I want that one nom. Because can you imagine my physique? What a barrel chest. And I'll be lean and fit with the 4-minute mile. That's my combination, my final answer.
That 675 kilo squat though. Oh, not a squat, not so kilos, it's a pound, isn't it?
Pounds, yeah.
So 675, that's a 300 kilo squat.
See, that's you.
Well, I'm at 220.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. I did it this morning. I can't move.
I know. I saw you setting up the cameras. You are struggling.
The smallest movement, like I had tried to get my shoes on. I don't know if they match because I couldn't look down.
I'll see you now. They do match, but you are walking funny, dude.
I think out of those two, I would take the bench and I would take the squat.
Not the deadlift. That's intriguing because you love shifting a lot of weight.
I do like a deadlift, but just having that 300 kilo squat, so this morning in the gym, when I went up to 5 plates, even then people turned around to watch, which meant I had to do it. I was like, I'm going to die or do it.
Yeah.
Because once people are looking, and the thing is, even if you fail, you still try to do it.
Yeah.
But that's not what's going through your head.
No.
I'm like, they're watching, so now I have to do it.
They're not watchers at this point. They're witnesses.
Yeah.
So you're either going to witness you succeed or witness you die. So
I think out of the two, my choice is definitely the squat and the bench. You can keep your 4-minute mile.
But let's
I'll walk it.
Oh no, come on. Let's look at the shape of your physique. Let's just imagine for a second you could do those two things. What would your physique look like? So I went down the route of that bench press. Oh, my triceps, my shoulders, my chest gonna be like tonk. And a 4-minute mile, I'm gonna be lean, ripped. Come on.
You can keep your 4-minute mile.
You don't have it, are you?
No.
You're like your twiglet legs and your big chest. See you.
Looking like Johnny Bravo walking around everywhere. That's what you look like.
Oh, and I've got no problem with that.
All I heard was road running.
Yeah.
And road running and my knees are not friends. It is the absolute worst road running.
Yeah.
Especially like as a bigger dude, road running. I never appreciated the impact that better trainers would actually do when you go road running.
Oh, absolutely. This is one of those situations where you need to have the right gear.
Yeah.
Whether you have no idea, get the right gear, because road running is ferocious.
I've got all the right gear now, and that is why I have my gym bag. I'm still not letting it go. Gym bags are a great thing.
Can I just say, the amount of people that have come up to me randomly and mentioned gym bags,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Do they
dude.
tell you that you're wrong and you're a mean person?
To be fair, yes.
Good.
A lot of people said, what's wrong with the gym bag? And I'm like, you're part of the problem.
Even now, so I've upgraded in my gym bag now. There was a sale, so I got a pair of actual proper lifting shoes. I got the Romellos. I love them. I bought a proper the lever belt.
Oh,
So I have that. I've got all of my resistance bands. I've got so many straps because I'm not getting injured anymore. I don't want to get injured. I have my knees, my wrist, my elbow. I'm more strapping than person when I train half the time.
I was got busy. You walking in like the Michelin man.
Yeah, just straps everywhere.
And your range of motion is like 3 inches, like, done. And your
I
ass.
still move, but I'm not getting injured anymore.
No, you're not.
And it's my favorite thing.
I'm not going for the gym bag thing. I'm not having it.
I think we're going to get you a gym bag.
No, don't you dare.
What would you put in it? What have you got to put in it?
I walk in raw. I walk in with a water bottle, my headphones, and my phone. That's it. And sometimes not even my water bottle. That's how raw I get about my workouts. You go in, like you must have to pack that bag.
Yeah, there's a skipping rope in it as well. I've got everything in that bag.
How are we still friends? Dude,
Welcome back after the summer break.
hey, welcome back. It's good to see you, man.
Do you know what? I've missed you.
I missed you too. I mean, how could he not miss you? You're a big dude.
What this summer, summer, it's like everyone trains for the summer body.
Yeah,
And then completely destroys it over the summer.
absolutely.
The summer break is the absolute worst.
See, what I like about it is, I think it's from April onwards, everyone starts talking about getting their beach body and their summer body.
Yeah.
And as soon as it hits July the 1st, people are like, if I haven't got it by now, I'll do it next year.
I'm
You just
still
go
working.
along into it.
I'm still working on my summer body from 2003.
Oh, well done. Well done.
So it's still in progress. I never said which summer that I'd be ready for,
No.
but at some point, I'm assuming
Yeah.
we'll get there. But this summer, I've been on cruises where
On the boat.
yeah,
Okay.
I did I did a couple of contracts where it was around the Med, and the annoying thing is the food is really good. This is one of those cruises where it's a lot more about health and fitness as part of their ethos. So they've got a really good gym. They've got really good classes that I did not one of them. They've got the running track around the whole ship. They've got a really good studio, but all of the food, even though it's all like you can tell. Do you know when you go to those buffets and it's just in like a cattle trough?
Yes.
It wasn't that. Everything's cooked for you.
Oh.
But here's the problem. Everything's cooked for you.
Yeah.
Everything. As much as you like. If you say to them, can I have the steak with the side of steak on the side and maybe an extra steak, they bring it to you. They don't even judge.
Oh, no judgment food.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can eat what you want, and because you think, do you know when you go, I'm eating good food,
Yeah.
so maybe, and then you start guessing how many calories.
Oh, yeah. I love that game.
I'm like, oh well, this burger's probably about 12.
100.
Yeah. So that was a challenge.
Oh, dude. See, now that sounds like a dream. Go your way, get some sunshine, get to entertain people, be around some nice, like-minded people. You get to train or not, in your case, not do classes.
Oh, I did train.
Oh, you trained?
I trained every day.
You just didn't do classes.
This is how much I trained.
Okay.
I came back the same weight as when I left.
Oh, well done.
Which to me was a win.
Yeah.
But to do that, there was a lot of tears. I ran every day, sometimes twice a day. I trained once or twice a day in the gym. I got so much done because that's where you pay for the free food.
Yeah. Our summers were very different. Summer holidays, lots of family time, lots of days out, lots of beige food.
Beige food, chicken nuggets and chips.
There you go. Pasties, wraps, you name it.
I love pasty.
So do I. But I didn't want to be that parent that was like, no, we have to eat healthy. It's summer holidays, you relax a bit. But not only that, we had building work done at the house. So I had builders in the house every day, all day for months. So I'm getting them cups of tea, donuts, biscuits, crisps, snacks.
And you're like, I'll have one of those donuts.
There you go.
I know one of those biscuits.
There you go.
That doesn't count because I'm working.
Seriously, you buy a pack of 5 donuts and there's only 3 builders in that day. You can't throw 2 donuts away. So, I did what I had to do.
You're such a good person and you don't want them to argue over the last 2 donuts.
No.
You're like, do you know what?
Yeah.
I'll have these donuts.
I took off the team every day. And do you know what? I helped them out.
I love donuts. I like pretty much any baked good.
Yes.
So donuts, that is, even now, so since being back, and we can track this throughout the series, since being back, I am, because I came back from the cruise, and then I went from the cruise to Edinburgh, to the festival.
Oh, the Fringe.
Yeah. And then from the festival, I did another festival down in Portsmouth for the weekend, and then came back and I was like, right, we're in detox mode. Now we're back into training. And do you know what? This is what I found really interesting. I got on the scale to see my starting weight. And by the way, when I do my starting weight, I cheat.
Oh, no.
I need a little win. So what I do is the day before I know I'm going to start, I have like a proper last meal.
I thought you were going to say that.
Where I get my eat on in a big way. So I know I'm going to be at my very, very heaviest.
You're not the only person. I'm sure that happens.
Yeah, those first couple of days when it comes off really quickly just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So I went in the day before. But when I got up and I weighed myself, so my starting weight for this is 130.3 kilos.
Yikes.
Now, here's the thing. When I went through heart failure, I was 134 kilos.
But a very different
134 kilos. When I look at my stats in comparison to what it was then, my body composition is so much different.
Yeah, yes, you definitely have a very different shape back then.
Yeah.
131 kilograms.
130.3. Why are you rounding up?
Sorry. Math was never my strong point. But I mean, hey. So what's your target? The
last time I felt really comfortable was 106.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Or good?
I felt good.
I was going to say comfortable, I would have thought it would have been around about 115.
Good was 106.
Okay.
Good was, I was 106 kilos. And I felt, weirdly enough, I now remember at that time at 106, looking at myself and going, you fat bastard.
Really?
Looking in the mirror and just go, you're so big. And now I look back and I'm like, dude, you're really lean.
Yeah. There must be so many people out there listening to this who've gone through the same thing, where they've looked at pictures of themselves from the past or remember how they felt at certain stages and looking back at it now go, where was I at? Where's my head at?
Yeah.
And it's all relative because I came back from the holidays about 4 kilograms, 4.5 kilograms above what my usual walking around weight was.
Yeah.
But I felt it.
Yeah.
I went for a little run and I thought I had something in my back pocket. And there was nothing, it was just my butt. And so I thought, wow, I came home, remember saying to the wife, yeah. And she was like, yeah. Because people look on the outside, and because you can't see it, and I suppose it's hidden very well in clothes, you don't judge it. But I know, and I felt it.
It's very much a feeling, and that's a hard part for people to get over, because and then I'll find if someone else gives me a compliment, my brain goes, they don't mean it. They're being mean.
Yeah.
Like it's weird, even though they like, oh dude, you're looking big.
Yeah.
Like he called me fat.
Yes.
Even though that's not what they meant, but it's now. But what I'm trying to do now is, because before I was only concerned with the number,
right,
getting that number down.
Yeah.
But again, now that I've seen like how different my body composition is, my goal now is much more reducing body fat and visceral fat as well.
Okay.
It's those two. So because I like my size.
Yeah.
So I just want to get more lean now, which is the training, the actual weightlifting. I cry a lot more now.
You're emotional about it.
Yeah.
But what's funny is hearing it from someone else, because again, it's that feeling, and so many people don't tap into that feeling. They go in there, they go on numbers. They go, I want to be this number, especially my clients.
Yeah.
People approach me and say, I want to be this number. I want to be this dress size. And you go, okay, wait, how do you feel?
Yeah.
When's the last time you felt good in yourself? And people bypass their feelings and go straight to numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I've got clients even now who will point out they want to be a specific weight. And I'm like, okay, forget that. How do you feel in your skin right now? And that's the start point. How do you want to feel in your skin in 6 months' time?
Yeah.
That chase the feeling sometimes. Chase the feeling, not the number.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Even now that I've dropped the first few kilos.
Yeah.
Because the last, this has been going on now, we've been back for 2 weeks. So the last couple of weeks, it's dropped, I think there's been like a 5 kilo drop.
Well done.
So it's been the food.
Yeah.
But it's lifestyle. It's making different choices. And so what I search for now is how I can get more for less calories. So I'm a volume eater.
Oh, yeah.
I like lots of food.
Yeah.
And so now it's things like I have huge amounts of salad, huge amounts of veg. We're still like a lot of meat, but before what I was doing, I'd have like a lot of meat, but also a lot of everything else, which means I would keep to a deficit, but I'd only eat 3 times a day, which didn't cover for when I started to feel peckish later on.
Yeah.
So now that I've got, I've got this, where I've just got bigger volumes of food, I can split it up, and I'm eating constantly throughout the day, and it makes me really happy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I like eating stuff.
So do I. Call me old-fashioned. I'm the same as you. I like food.
Even with, like, you know when you go to, remember when people used to go, remember when Pizza Hut buffet was a thing?
Oh, why did that stop?
Well, I don't think it stopped. I just think no one cares about it anymore.
But I mean, we've driven around. I've actually said, I wish we could go and do the Pizza Hut.
They still do the buffet.
I have not seen it for a long time.
They still do the buffet. I just don't go anymore. But when I did, and this is the thing, when I used to go to buffets, I don't know if you do the same thing I did. I'd calculate. So if it was like £8 for a buffet, I know that £8 is going to get me 4 slices if I was to buy a small pizza.
Yeah.
Which means I need to eat 8 to 12 slices to make me feel like I'm in profit.
Yeah. To justify the spend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because then I feel like I've won.
Yeah. It's such a game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I'm like that with nuggets, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if I buy that, it's cost me this. But if I buy this, like the cost per chicken nugget is this.
You justify it to yourself. I'm going to eat all of it now.
Yeah. But my food, and I've seen a difference already visually. I've not gone on the scales yet since I got on there 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Have you found some extra abs or something?
No. But I'll tell you one thing, and this is ironic. A few of my posts recently have been me doing movements or exercises that I've done years ago.
Right.
I was doing a bit of a spring clean with my Instagram,
Yeah.
And I found some old videos of me doing calisthenics or lifting weights, doing things. And I thought, can I still do them?
Right.
And so mentally, I've been chasing the old version of me.
Yeah.
So I was doing chin-ups the other day with some swings. I was doing some kettlebell complexes. I was doing things that I'd posted to see if I still got it. And I almost created like my own little challenge where it's the have I still got it box.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to fill that box up. And so as I'm going through that and watching my fitness improve and my strength, I'm getting my confidence going because I'm still able to do these things. My waistline's changing, my body fat's dropping. I can see definition coming through again, yet at no point have I been on the scales, but my performance has been up there. So I'll be focusing on that rather than the other thing.
So I've been trying to not get on the scale every day because that's what I used to do.
Really?
I would come back from, and what I would do as well, I would try and get on the scale on my lightest point, and it made it quite unhealthy to train because I'd get up in the morning and go to the gym. I'd have no water at the gym because I knew that might be adding to that weight. I'd work out, and then I'd come home and I'd go to the toilet and make sure I was the lightest I could possibly be. But the problem was I was doing it every day, and if I didn't see a number change, you start to defeat yourself. Go, well, this day's ruined. I might as well go and eat everything.
Yeah, see?
So now I do it. I get on the scale maybe 3 times a week, and this is because I still want to get on there.
Okay.
But so it's like I'm weaning myself.
Yeah, I was
weaning
3 times
off.
a week is still,
It's still a lot.
to me, yes.
But it's better than 7 days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, comparing to 7 days, yeah.
But I need those little wins. That's the thing I like about the gym, that you can get those little wins relatively quickly. Yeah. And also when there is a drop, when I've stuck to, because another thing I used to do is I'd go on a deficit. So my deficit is 2,400 calories.
Okay.
Which is a lot of food.
Yeah.
But what I used to do is I'd try and eat as little as possible. So I might have 1,700, 1,800 because I'm trying to cut it down.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm trying to make sure that I'm having 2,400 a day.
Yeah.
So I get those little, and I get good snacks as well. So I get those things. And so when I do hit the big number of 2,400, when I max out my calories and then I get on a scale and I've dropped weight, I feel so smug.
See, I love these conversations because it just shows how everyone's allowed to be different.
Yeah.
Because I don't count. I have no idea. So I have a rough idea about how much protein I take per day. But all I know is I'm trying to get as much protein as I can every day.
Yeah.
I'm not constantly trying to reduce my carbs or anything. I'm having loads of Weetabix and oats and so on and so forth. But what I've noticed is by getting loads of my protein in, obviously it's partly an appetite suppressant anyway, I'm drinking so much more fluid. But in myself, I'm still consciously thinking at each meal, how many calories is this roughly? Not because I'm trying to hit a target, I just want to know. So
yeah,
I was so hungry last night, for example, and I was like, what am I going to do? And there's a bag of custard creams there. And I was like, I want to destroy that. But in the end...
How many did you have?
I didn't have any.
I would have eaten every single one of those bits. I can't have the snacks around me.
Oh.
Custard creams are one of the greatest biscuits ever.
Ever known to Matt. Dude, I've got the double... I've got a bag of ginger nuts next to the bag, the packet of custard
Ginger
creams.
nuts are up there as well.
They're up there.
What's your top 5 biscuits?
Oh, dude.
Have you got
I've
top
never
5?
thought about it.
You know you've thought about it.
Fruit shortcake.
Okay.
Fruit shortcake for me is up there. Ginger nuts.
Ginger nuts are on there.
Custard creams.
Custard creams.
I'm going to have to say it. A chocolate digestive.
Right.
Chocolate
Which
digestive.
one?
Milk chocolate digestive.
No, which brand? Because I like not just the digestives. I upgraded and I went from them to the Hobnobs.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. But then the Hobnobs one, I then went to Aldi and got their ones OTs.
Oh, yeah, I see the OTs.
They are so nice.
Yeah.
So I can't buy them because I will eat a whole packet.
You allowed to?
If someone says, how many biscuits did you have? I'll say 1. They don't need to know I meant 1 packet.
One whole
I just
big ass thing. Okay, so I'll give you 4. I'm going to say the last one and we can argue later on.
Right.
Jaffa cakes.
See, right. The argument now is, are they a biscuit or are they a cake?
Exactly. I'm going to put them in there.
They're a cake.
Essentially, yes, they are.
Do you know the difference between a cake and a biscuit?
I remember reading about it and hearing about it on one of the radio stations recently where they did a big discussion about it. Remind me.
So, a cake, when it goes off, it goes hard. Biscuits, when they go off, they go soft. So, Jaffa cake is a cake.
And I'm a biscuit. I'm here all week.
So, we're so off track.
Yeah.
So, you got Well, I'm going the Audi OT Hobnob chocolate ones.
Very specific.
Yep. Custard creams.
Standard.
Sure. Ginger nuts, love them. I'm not with you on the fruit shortbread ones. You can keep that one.
Fruit shortcake.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
with you on
not?
that one. No, because there's others that I'd go to before that.
All right, you better tell me about this.
Jamie Dodgers. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because they're amazing.
Is that a childhood thing?
Yeah.
Is this something you want to talk about?
There's also Oreos, but I don't know if they're my top 5. No, Oreos. No, I don't see colour. I love all biscuits.
No prejudice here. It's all going in.
Right. I need to see what I can really do over 12 weeks. So we've started it now. We're starting week 3, and it does feel good right now.
Yeah.
I've got do you know the beginning part of a program where you hate everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over that now.
Oh, I'm in that.
Yeah, I've just got past it.
Oh, what's it like on the other side?
It feels better.
Because honestly, the calorie drop, the deficit I must be in,
Yeah.
I'm walking around and I'm looking at people like, don't. I mean, I've had to have so many more home workouts recently just because I can't people. We're both people pleasers. We're out there making everyone sure everyone's happy.
Yeah.
My battery's been empty. And I'm like, I need to recharge before I go to the gym and deal with car parks and people and conversations. I'm like, I need to get my strength up first.
Yeah.
But you're out of that now.
I'm out of that now, where I'm now going, isn't this a nice morning?
You've got less Tarantino, more Disney.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Whereas before, because I'd get up at 6 to get to the gym for 6:30, and so I've gone from good morning neighbours to before when they'd walk up, morning, shut up. Is it? I know it's morning.
why I order.
I'm less angry now. Now I found it easier to get up. I'd say.
Well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, for the next 12 weeks then, so we've both agreed
Yeah,
we want to go into the Christmas period, the festive period,
yeah,
in pretty good shape, would you say?
yeah.
I mean, not beach shape, but pretty good shape because we want to be ahead of the game for the new year, right?
The discipline's going to be tough just because of the work that is coming up over the next few months.
Oh, I'm sorry. My problem is the food that's going to be in the shops for the next few months. Mince pies have arrived already from the end of August. Mince pies arrived in the house.
I love mince pies.
So do I. Every year, as a family, we buy mince pies from as many different retailers and we do a taste test every year.
I love that as an excuse for you. Just
You love that.
You call it a taste test.
Yeah.
You're just going to pig out and eat everything.
Like you wouldn't believe. Can I do a quick shout out to Iceland, who have been the winner for the past 3 years in a row? Aldi came a close second last year. We're going to do some group fitness, dude.
This is the season for it.
Yeah, we're doing some Pilates,
I tell you what,
yoga.
from the feedback we've had from people listening, messages that I've got, when we spoke about doing the Impossible Mile, I've had people going, when are you guys going to do it? When are going to be the classes? And I'm like trying to make excuses, like when you try and quit smoking. You're like, oh no, it's coming. We'll do it when we're ready.
Yeah.
But I think now
I think it's time.
it's time to do that. It's time, isn't it?
Let's do it.
This is going to be a real angry series.
Yeah, I feel it coming. I feel there's a lot of things
I'm
we've
going
learned.
to swear at you a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I am. Because
You're not that kind of person.
it's your fault. On here, it's fine. But when we're in the wild and we're doing some of these, when you've got me doing Pilates, the looks and the words I'm going to call you, and that's meant to be a peaceful place as well. I was saying calmly as well.
Namaste, my brother.
Namaste out of my way is what's going to happen.
My bad. So I want to double back because a few things you said earlier on really hit home for me, and I'm sure a lot of listeners, where you're talking about how you felt when you're at your heaviest and how you felt when you're lightest. Now, weight is just one parameter.
Yeah.
But what's the biggest difference you felt?
I felt more like me. And I think what I mean by that is I felt more like the perception of me that I have in my head that I wanted to hold on to. Because how you see yourself is always very different to how everyone else sees you. And that was like, there's literally times I've looked in the mirror and hated what I've seen. But do you know, I don't like, when I take pictures, it actually fills me with anxiety when people take pictures of me. But when we look at how you view yourself, and this is when I realized that when I've started to focus on just the number,
yeah,
it's when people say diet, what they really mean is not eating, whereas diet is just what you eat.
Yeah.
So my diet was based before on eating as less as I could to reduce the number. But at times, I still felt really crap because I just don't have enough in me. Then everything suffered. Like your social battery goes straight to zero, and you just can't be around people. And whereas now, it is very much more about how you feel.
Yeah, I'll go with that. And so that's why I think it's important that we have these conversations, joking aside, because I think people need to know that it's okay to feel, especially for guys as well. We don't tend to talk about our feelings much. There's certain friends in my circle I know I can let myself go with.
Yeah.
And there's certain friends that I know I'll do the fun things with. My true friends are the ones who see both.
Yeah.
When my dad passed away, certain friends were there as I cried.
You've never cried in front of me, and now I think you hate me. Cry right now.
Hold on,
I want to see a tear.
I'm just thinking back to Bambi. When her mum...
I've never understood why people cried at Bambi.
Yeah, me neither, actually.
There's loads of other films I have cried at. Bambi was not one of them.
What was the last film you cried at?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so
I'll tell you what it was. Actually, it was the Adam Project. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yes,
yeah. When he goes back in time and he's with his younger self, and then when he's with his dad, and there's a bit right at the end where his dad tells him he loves him, and he's like, "Yeah, I know," and he goes, "No, you're not listening to me. I love you," and he keeps telling him until he gets it. And I was watching that on the plane while I was sat next to my kids. And the floodgates just opened, and then I tried to stop it, and it turned into ugly crying.
Oh, really?
And it was like, oh my
wow. Oh, wow.
The thing is, my kids are just looking at me like, what are you doing?
Yeah, seriously, Dad, move.
Yeah.
Go up front.
Oh, it was fun.
See, mine, and it happened only a few weeks ago, everyone else had gone to bed, and Fast and Furious 7 was on.
Now, how did that make you cry?
Right. So that's the one where...
that's the one where it's the same as every other one.
No, but it's the one where he died.
Who died?
Walker. Walker.
Yeah.
So knowing that he died and he had his brothers do CGI to finish off the film.
Yeah.
And it's the last scene as...
Is that one where he's driving away?
That's it. The song comes on, which is the song that I always played when my dad passed away. And when they drive down the road and it splits off and it's like, it's been enough. And I'm sitting there just like snot, eyes going. I alone in the house, cry my eyes out.
So I feel bad for judging you about which Fast and Furious film.
Yeah, I know. I do. When you threw that in, I was thinking, wait, I'm going to feel guilty now. I feel bad now. That's what I tell you, nothing. That's why you never see me cry.